News from Ukraine today. Another drone attack on Moscow. One of the drones fell 500 meters from the building of the Ministry of Defense of the Russian Federation. In the morning, Moscow was attacked by drones. Several buildings in the capital of the aggressor country were damaged, although the military claimed to have hit all targets. This was reported by Russian media. For example, Moscow Mayor Serhii Sobyanin said that at 4 a.m. drone strikes were recorded on 2 non-residential buildings. He claimed that there was no serious damage, but city residents started showing damage on social media. For example, the Russian edition of ASTRA claims that one of the drones fell 500 meters from the building of the Russian Ministry of Defense. Another rammed into a business center. Judging by the published photos, some buildings have broken windows and roofs, and traffic on 2 avenues had been blocked. The Russian Defense Ministry announced that a terrorist attack in Moscow had been prevented but electronic warfare systems allegedly jammed the signal of 2 UAVs and they fell. The Ukrainian armed forces have not yet commented on the incident. There is a threat of an attack to Ukraine from Belarus. Here's how the armed forces of Ukraine are preparing to meet the Russians if they come to Kyiv region from Belarus. The commander of the joint forces of the armed forces of Ukraine, Lieutenant General Serhii said that Ukrainian defenders are doing everything to ensure that the enemy intelligence and sabotage forces cannot successfully operate on the territory of Ukraine. This was reported by the General Staff of the Armed Forces of Ukraine. The events that Wagner PMS members are currently involved in are aimed at psychological pressure on the population of Ukraine to intimidate. But we don't need to be intimidated because we know what we have to do, and we are doing everything to ensure that the enemy intelligence and sabotage forces cannot successfully operate on the territory of Ukraine. In particular, in the Kyiv direction in the Chernobyl zone, Naev emphasized. He added that over the past week, the Ukrainian armed forces destroyed 5 sections of roads leading to the state border with Belarus. They also created more than 60 forest dumps and mined them with more than 2,500 anti-tank mines. In addition, according to Naev, training of the personnel takes place on a weekly basis. Missile attack on Odessa region. Overnight, Russian troops carried out another massive attack on the territory of Odessa and the region. As of 4 a.m., it's been established that 1 person was killed and 22 wounded, including 4 children, as a result of the enemy shelling of Odessa. The missile attack caused damage and destruction to civilian infrastructure, multi-story and private residential buildings, and citizens' cars. Many buildings had damaged facades and roofs, and windows were smashed. One of the religious buildings in the city center was also damaged when a fire broke out. Police officers, together with members of other services, are working at the scenes. Law enforcement officers are recording the consequences of the Russian attack, securing the territories and damaged buildings, maintaining law and order, assisting rescuers in eliminating the consequences of another Russian crime, and providing necessary assistance to affected citizens. The Italian government has condemned the attack on Odessa, saying it is ready to contribute to the restoration of the Transfiguration Cathedral. The attacks in Odessa, the deaths of innocent people, and the destruction of the Transfiguration Cathedral deeply wound us. The Russian aggressors are destroying grain storage facilities and depriving millions of hungry people of food. They are destroying our European civilization and its holy symbols. A free nation will not be intimidated. Barbarism will not prevail.